Let's get right into the news.
Good morning, NBTHS. Welcome back. I'm Amy Velez.
And I'm Damian Miller, here this morning to bring you January's edition of NBT News.
Even though the news is a little late from the snow days, I feel like I'm fresh off of winter break and I'm already ready for spring break.
We did have an extra day off yesterday, though.
I feel like I need an extra year off. Anyway, I'm glad I got to spend so much time with my family and hang out with them.
Some people aren't always able to be with their families due to extraneous scenarios.
We captured this heartwarming moment on the Friday right before break, and hopefully it'll get you in a good mood for the day, just like it made this girl's whole break. Junior Lauren Serency was in her history class delivering a message to her dad, deployed in Qatar for 6 months.
I just want to say thank you for all the service that you've done. I know it takes a lot to leave your family and your friends to go help in countries that really need you. What you do is really important, and it helps keep me safe at home. Thank you so much.
What she did not know was that Captain Serency was in North Brunswick High School, waiting to surprise her.
Stand up. Stand up. I'm just crying.
But Captain Serency wasn't done. He went to visit Mr. Goldman's class for a special presentation.
We had an American flag flown on a B-52 bomber during a combat mission, but Lauren would like to give you this, so thank you very much. Mr. Goldman takes up all those letters that you guys write, and he sends them out to us in the Middle East. For those of us who are away from our families, it really lifts our spirits and makes us want to do our job even better. When we get those letters, we know that someone is appreciating what we're doing.
That story touched me, as I'm sure it touched all of you. To everyone who's out there serving, anyone with family serving, and anyone who's back, here's a shout out to show you that we care, respect, and value everything that you're doing and have done for us.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you to all those serving and all those who have served.
Next, with everything that's been going on in the world, it seems as though the upper 1% wants to squeeze as much money from us as they can.
That's right. In case you haven't heard yet, net neutrality has been repealed by the FCC.
What is net neutrality and what does it mean to us? We take you to Jason Williams, who's covering the story for us.
I'm Jason Williams, and we're going to go around the school and ask people about net neutrality. So I'm here with Ram, and we're going to ask you a couple questions about net neutrality. Do you know what net neutrality is?
No, I don't know what it is.
No. Well, basically, net neutrality is that we're going to have to start paying like packages for our internet. So instead of us paying one monthly fee, we'll have to pay like packages for Instagram, for Snapchat. So basically, we're just paying more money for stuff that we had free. And having net neutrality is what we have right now. Do you know what net neutrality is?
I do.
And what are your thoughts on it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad?
Well, I definitely don't agree with it. It's probably a very bad decision for the future, too. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And what are your thoughts on it getting repealed?
I just like the fact that it's getting repealed.
I'm here with Abu Jallo, and what are your thoughts on net neutrality?
Net neutrality, it's a good and a bad thing, only for the fact of they're more or less just trying to make internet like cable, where you have to pay for all the extra stuff. And if you're not going to use the other sites, so what's the big deal about it? If you're not going to use them, then don't pay for them. Simple as that. So net neutrality is not really a good or a bad thing. It's just government needs to make money, and this is their way of doing it.
So you would just quit all social media?
Yeah, I'm sticking to iMessage and FaceTime.
Would you pay any of those prices, the insane prices for like Instagram or Snapchat?
I don't really know any of the same prices, but say if it's like $5 for like just Instagram, then no, I would not. I would stop using Instagram because I don't need it. So yeah.
Thanks a lot. Now, net neutrality is a huge topic, and a lot of you have different thoughts about it, and really, we should have net neutrality. So hopefully Congress gets their stuff together, and we have it. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thanks, Jason. There's an online petition going around to get net neutrality put back in place. So if you see the petition, sign it.
The winter sports season is underway, and every team from basketball to bowling has already had several games, matches, and meets played.
The wrestling team, led by Mr. Salge, is looking up and on their way to a great season.
Here is Fayed bringing us the latest update on how our wrestling team is
Thank
doing
you.
so far.
As you guys know, wrestling season has just started, and I'm going to interview two of the captains of the wrestling team to get their input. I'm here with John Hostowski. What have you been looking forward to most this wrestling season?
I've just been looking forward for the family bond that we all share, for the love of the sport.
And has there been any setbacks since the season started?
We still don't have some of the lower weight classes, but besides that, we've been working hard and just trying to succeed.
I'm here with Cesar Lopez. What have you been looking forward to most this wrestling season?
Getting my weight together, getting better the next year, and looking forward to wins.
Has there been any setbacks since the season started?
Not really. We just got a lot of new people. We're getting them ready for the year. For next year, they're going to do it, and that's it.
Thank you. And back to you guys at the studio.
Everyone on the wrestling team is putting in work to make sure they reach a new personal best this season, as well as a new best for the team this year.
A lot of people are also trying to set new goals this year by creating their New Year's resolution, which we are all familiar with, and most of us are infamous for not keeping close to them.
I'm going to try and keep mine, which is to socialize more, but this isn't about me. Our very own Jordan Salisbury went around the school to see what some students have as New Year's resolutions.
As 2017 comes to an end, what are some of your New Year's resolutions?
Try to focus on basketball and my education as well.
Good, I like it. Stay focused, young man. Thank you. What are one of your New Year's resolutions?
One of my New Year's resolutions is just to finish up the year strong and graduate this year.
Good, good. Get to it, my boy. As 2017 comes to an end, what are some of your New Year's resolutions?
You know, I just want to make sure I stay on my grind with my money and, leave these little boys alone because I don't got time for them.
Good, I like that. Stay focused.
Well, now that I got into college, I just want to not slack off and fall into senioritis.
I want to get better grades and get money.
I like that. As 2017 comes to an end, what are some of your New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolution is to become more social and be able to make more friends in 2018.
What are some of your New Year's resolutions?
To become a better student and stay more on task.
As we wrap up 2017, hopefully everybody had a good and memorable year. Looking forward to 2018, I hope everybody's year is filled with positive energy and everybody can accomplish all their goals for this year.
Thanks, Jordan. As kids around the school make New Year's resolutions, I'm sure that Mr. Neller has some goals he'd like to accomplish too.
He got a lot accomplished so far. In just a short month, he's been officially a principal.
We now take you over to Mr. Neller in a different corner of the building with his segment of the news, Principal's Corner.
Good morning, this is Mr. Neller for this month's January 2018 segment of the Principal's Corner. I am standing in front of the trophy case outside of our gym. My message to all students this month is to get involved in school. We have over 70% of our student body, 70% of 1,800 students who participate in either a sport, a club, or an activity. And what we want to encourage for the month of January is for other students to get involved in activities. It's never too late, or to at least come out and support their classmates in the activities they're involved in. So coming up this month in the gym right behind me, we're going to have boys basketball, girls basketball, wrestling. In the pool behind the gym, we will have our swimming teams competing this month. We have our bowling team competes outside the school, but they do compete regularly. We also have our winter cheerleading, which supports our basketball programs. We also have girls and boys winter track performing this month. And we just want to encourage you to support them, along for coming out with many activities this month, such as Theater Review, which will be in the Auditorium in the middle of January. We also have our R.I.S.E talent show that's coming up and many other events. So please keep an eye on our calendar and come out and support your classmates or join an activity yourself. I wish everyone a happy New Year and a great January and start to the second half of the school year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Neller.
Another hot topic in this school, as well as in most schools, is school lunches.
A lot of people aren't happy with school lunches, but opinions do vary.
We now take you to Abu Jallo and Chris Gorda to cover this story.
Thanks, guys. I'm here at NBTHS where school food is not popular among the students. Many of them complain about what is served and how much it costs. I'm here to get the students' and faculty's thoughts about what can be done to help this growing issue. I'm here with Dante Lee. So tell me, what are your thoughts on the school food?
Well, honestly, I'm not a big fan of it, but if I had the choice, I would rather bring my food from home.
Do you believe that the school food is healthy?
It's alright. The sandwich portion is pretty healthy, but like the hot meals, I don't think they're that healthy.
And what are your thoughts on how much it costs?
I think it's a good price because like a regular meal, like let's say at McDonald's or something, is like $10 to fill you up, and then here it's like $4. So, and it kind of fills you up sometimes, so it's okay.
Thank you for your time. I'm here with Imran. What are your thoughts on the school food?
I think we see the chicken bowl a little too much. The burger meat look a little iffy, but I like the tacos, the subs. There's a lot of options when you go to the sandwich line, so yeah.
Do you think that they should make the food fresh, or is it okay that it's pre-made?
Yeah, I don't like the pre-made food at all. The cheese, you know.
I'm here with our principal, Mr. Neller. So tell me, do you think that the school food is healthy?
I do think for the most part it's healthy. I met the Chartwells did a PTSO presentation not too long ago, and their director, Mr. Sawchuk, gave a whole rundown of how healthy our food is and some of the different ingredients in each of the food, and they substitute things to make sure that our food is healthy for our students.
Why are seniors not allowed to leave for lunch?
It's a safety hazard. We're responsible for all students throughout the school day, and we don't want to put them in jeopardy by having them get in their cars and go out to lunch. So we require that they stay in lunch during the school day.
Okay, thank you for your time. Overall, students seem to think that the school food is okay, but could be a lot better. The faculty insists that the food is healthy, but what do you think? Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, guys.
The theater group at the school, the Alchemists, are getting ready to put on their winter show.
They are looking good and sounding good. And we have David Burrows taking us into the auditorium to get a sneak peek.
Thank you, guys. The Alchemist Theater Company is putting on their winter show called Theater Review. We take you now to Miss Marks and Adam Taubenslag to give us a little bit of information on what exactly Theater Review is. For those who might not know, what is the Theater Review?
Theater Review is a bunch of skits that are student-directed. The students pick them and then audition them for the executive board, but it's different things from different parts of pieces of theater, and that it's all run by the students and put together into one show.
What skits are you a part of?
Well, I'm a part of 7 skits in Theater Review. It's the 4 full cast, and then I'm a part of Scalar Sisters, which is from Hamilton. It's very popular. And then I'm a part of a duet with my friend Toby. And then I'm also part of I Got You, which is all the seniors, and I'm really excited.
That's awesome. What would you say to convince people to come to Theater Review?
Well, it's a student-run show, and definitely my favorite. So the fact that everyone is showcasing all of their talents and like everyone's at their best, because this is what they chose to show everybody. So everyone should come and see it because this is what everyone wants to show you.
I think people should come see this. This is my favorite show that the Alchemists do all year because it is student-run. So the students direct their own skits, they pick their own things, and it's a lot of different things. So it's not just all musical, it's not all just monologues, but it's a lot of different and varieties.
Cool, thank you. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, David.
Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day and a great New Year's.
Everyone have a nice day, and before you go, don't forget about these upcoming events.
That is all we have for today.
Have a good one, and don't forget, we are North Brunswick.
R.I.S.E talent show is coming up on the 26th. If you want to participate, auditions are Wednesday, January 17th from 2:30 to 4:30. The R.I.S.E board wants you to come prepared. Bring your music, your scripts, and anything else you might need to audition. Show date is Friday, January 26th at 7 p.m. in the Auditorium.